No, I didn't know who the other person was.
If you never noticed this building before, oh my gosh. Craig and Eldon had to kill some big rats. And we ate them, right?
Yeah.
You know what?
Y'all enjoyed dinner, right?
Meat is meat. Okay.
That's
So,
for supper tonight.
so we want to honor some people tonight, and it makes my heart really, really happy because they were a big part of what you see tonight in this field house.
Yep.
Everything that's here. I was talking to Eldon today, and Eldon said, you know, if it hadn't been for these people, it would be like a year and a half behind.
Oh,
And so,
we'd be
well, because you know, Eldon and Craig were
We've
really
only been working on it
slow.
4 years.
You know, those guys were really slow.
Yeah.
So, with a little introduction, I'm going to give it to Darren. He's going to speak a little bit. He's the vice president of the Klipsch Museum of Audio History.
Vice chairman.
He's the vice chairman. Well, yeah, I call myself the chair. He's the rocking chair.
All right.
Pretty good.
Well, you know, this organization is dependent on a lot of volunteers.
Amen.
And a lot of effort. And,
Amen.
and a little money, unfortunately. We'd like to change that in the future.
And
but
we're working on it.
Until we get there, we're really, really dependent on volunteers, and there are certain individuals that have went above and beyond
Yeah.
past year. And we were going to give the Scott and Paula Yocum Award
Yeah.
for individuals that had been outstanding service to this organization. And usually that's given posthumously. In other words, it's only given ad hoc when somebody is or not posthumously, but ad hoc when somebody is worthy and we feel like it's worthwhile. Well, this year we have 3 individuals we feel like have been outstanding contribution. And instead of 1, nobody could decide on just 1, so they decided on 3. So over the past 3 years, these 3 ladies have been instrumental in the facilitating the progress of this home and many events, and the event tonight, and they've been put a lot of time, a lot of effort into making this making it what it is and what it's potentially got to be in the future. And so these 3 individuals was narrowed down to 3, and probably could have been a lot more than 3, but we originally was going to be 1, and now it turned out to be 3. So we would like to honor Karen Joy, Donna Rosenbaum, and Jimmy Sanders for all their efforts.
You picked that spot intentionally.
We get to hold something?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you,
Oh, wow.
thank you, thank you,
I'll do it
thank
all,
you.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
I had your vote.
Congratulations.
And it's real pretty, Karen. It looks good.
It'll look good on the mantle.
Greg,
Thank you, Karen.
You can put it under your pillow at night too, if you really want.
Greg, you have any words? Because you were really, you witnessed all this.
I witnessed it.
Yes.
I witnessed things that I can't unsee now.
Some of them you can talk about.
No, I'll talk about any of it. I'm not talking at all. Now, just to let you guys know, when we bought this house in December of 2019, and the decision was to, make it a presence in the city of Hope. That, the museum needed something in the downtown area to be a part of the community. The house was purchased in December of 2019. In January of 2020, the facilities team as it existed at the time started work, on the backyard. We started by cutting down all the vines and all of that stuff.
All the marijuana plants.
Yeah.
Those are relocated to Conway, but we'll talk about that.
Conservation.
Exactly. So it wasn't, very long after that, just a few months, and Karen,
Yep.
Joy,
Miss Karen.
joined us. She started coming and helping, I think Eldon's wife Christy had a big hand in convincing her, isn't that right, Karen? To come and help us out. I still have images of Karen in this very room with a 50-pound drum sander sanding these floors. You know, she's not a big person.
No, she's
so,
not.
I mean, she maybe comes up to here on me, but you know, sanding floors and slinging paint, helping us patch walls and everything else. And then, you know, a few months later, I think it was early part of 2021, Donna started to grace us with her presence. She was a little unique in that Donna was so afraid of heights we couldn't get her on the first step of a ladder when she first started. I think the scariest I've ever seen her is when we had her up on a scaffolding, which was only like 2 foot off the ground. And we were rocking that scaffolding, and I thought she was going to come just unglued. But she's much better now. We have her up on the top step of the ladder, doing ceilings and all kinds of fun stuff. So she's gotten over her fear of heights. But Donna joined us, and then you know, started helping out with us. And then about a year later, I guess it was, in 2022.
February 2022.
22. Yep. Jenny was convinced to come join the party, and honestly, I can say that if it wasn't for the contribution and the work that these 3 ladies have done, we wouldn't be done with the first floor, let alone working on the second and third floors of this building.
And the 4th floor. It's coming, bro, I forgot to tell you.
Put it on the list. Okay? As well as helping with, you know, the landscaping and all the work that was done as part of the grant project to get the backyard done, and I'm sure you'll all seen, you know, where that has come. And for those of us that have been here since day one, I can tell you the transformation is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is.
You know, the first day we walked up here to the building, you could not see the back of the house from the parking lot because of all the undergrowth and everything that was in the backyard. So I can just say that, you know, the amount of work that they put in, they come in and do things between work weekends. So it's not just when the team's all here and we have my little list of here's what we're going to accomplish on this weekend to do. They're looking for things and finding things and doing things just all the time.
Check out the tree out by the pole.
Oh yeah, got to look at we're going to have a Christmas tree out here.
We got a Christmas
Cool.
tree. Stop it.
Well, we got to put the decorations on.
Oh, yeah, but it's not.
Okay.
It's on your list.
And I know I, for one, and I think, you know, all of the leadership of the museum just want to say a big thank you to you 3 for everything that you guys have done over the last several years and continue to do. And it's great having you. You make the facilities team fun. You know, we have a big time. We had a lot of laughs and.
Well, don't forget the years that Jenny and Karen worked at Klipsch.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Karen.
And Donna's sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Judy
Judy
Red.
Red.
Beauty. Mhm. So-
There's been nothing that we asked to help with or do that they even slow down. They just went straight ahead.
Yeah. They never say no to anything.
We should. We should still
You got trophies now, you can.
All right. So in addition to the award little glass thing you've got, we've got plaques to put your name on the wherever it went to.
It's in the
It's over here,
70s.
right over here.
Okay.
Right over here.
On the plaque to memorialize y'all as the 2023 recipients of the Paula Scott Yocum Award, and we thank you very much.
I love you guys.
So there you go, Karen. That's what I want to talk to you about.
Extremely important.
Oh, and by the way, we need to talk about dusting the beginning.
I love you, Miss Karen. You know what? Miss Karen used to do at Klipsch. She became the person that handled the special stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember when she retired, we took a picture of her, these special cave ones that she had done. And you know, to me, that's always been Miss Karen.
Yes.
I love you, Miss Karen.
Yes. Roy just called you special. Well, you're welcome. I'll send you a picture here in just a few minutes, and we'll try and get the award out to you next time we can.
I'll be through town, I'm sure, in a few days anyway.
All right, well, we're here till Tuesday, so if you're in town between here and there, come on by.
Okey dokey.
All right, sweetheart.
Love you.
Love you, Karen.
Thank you.
Y'all,
Bye, darling.
bye-bye.
Oh, that's cool.
That was nice.
Donna,
There you go.
I love you guys.
Yeah. Y'all have anything y'all want to say? She's here. We know Karen be talking, but she ain't here. So y'all gotta, pull up
Come
the
on,
slack.
a few words.
Well, thank y'all for thinking about us. We love this house, and one thing leads to another. You start something and you can't stop. You want it done so bad. And just knowing that we're doing this for Mr. Klipsch,
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
he meant so much to us. And I was lucky to work there when there were only like 75 employees when I started. And I was lucky enough to be able to work with him and watch him walk through the factory. And it's an honor to be here. And I love everybody. It's family again. It's like going back to family and working with family again.
Yep.
So thank you all for thinking about us.
Turn. No. Say it, Donna. Thank you. You said ditto. Ditto.
So if you got the last note from Hope, then you found out a little bit about these three ladies.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. I read that.
And, so both of Donna's sisters worked at Klipsch.
Yep.
So she never worked there. She has,
And
on
extra
behalf of
connections.
her sisters, has
Yeah.
poured her heart and soul into this place.
Yeah.
And I've come and I've worked with them on a weekend, and let me tell you what, I'm their junior by several years. They outwork me every time. Karen Joy outworks me every
All
time.
right, y'all just got called old.
I did not, because I am not old. I am not old.
Sounds like some of you gotta pick up the
Me,
pace.
keep up with these lovely ladies, but it's all the things that they learned at Klipsch. Jenny and I were talking today, and she was like, standing on that production line, you can you can stand there for hours and hours and do things. And Miss Karen Joy can stand there for hours and paint. And never be tired, and be talking to you and telling you stories the whole time.
Yep.
So these ladies are the bomb,
Yes.
and we're
Are y'all
very
for hire?
thankful without them. Yes.
I got a house.